Will the presidential election impact your investment portfolio? This is a question that I'm answering a lot right now for obvious reasons as the presidential election heats up. This is the second video in our series. In the first video, I looked at the fact that historically speaking, politics has little long-term impact on the market. In this video, what I want to look at is the fact that the stock market is forward-looking. There's no question that policy set by the president impacts the market. However, that's one piece. We also have corporate profits and business cycles and monetary policy. That's what the Federal Reserve does, particularly with interest rates. All those impact the market. Also, we live in a global economy. The S&P 500, which is 500 American companies, generates almost half of its revenues overseas in other countries. So what that means is that one country's actions, even if it's the United States, is less important as it once was. Also, again, the stock market is anticipatory of the future. So the things that might be causing you worry and concern right now are more than likely already at some level priced into the value of the stock market. So if you want to predict the future of the market or predict what's going to happen after the presidential election, you typically have to look at the less obvious. You have to look around the corners, and that's very difficult to do. What's easier to do is to make sure that you have an investment portfolio that is designed based off of your risk tolerance, based off of the purpose that you have intended for the money that you're invested, so that you remain invested. Remember, the stock market will reward those who stay invested. Those investors, those disciplined investors who stay invested will win regardless of a Biden or Trump victory. And I'm confident of that especially when you do that in light of a big picture plan, of a long-term strategic investment plan. So first thing investors keep in mind during times like this is that historically speaking, politics has little long-term on the stock market, long-term impact on the stock market. And number two, the stock market is forward-looking, and those things that are causing you worry and concern are probably already priced into the stock market. So if you have questions about your portfolio and you want to have a conversation with me, you know where to find me. If you don't work with me and you want to see how we invest in our investment philosophy and how that matches with your investment needs, I'm more than happy to have that conversation. Stay tuned for the third video in our series.